All righty, I see we are here live, everyone. So let me go ahead and make sure that we do get our audience all set and ready to go. So grab your pen and paper as well as grab you something to go ahead and probably nibble on because this next guest is going to have you hungry. She's definitely going to share with you some great information about her company. But let me go ahead and make sure that we get this right on over to My City, My Biz Live Magazine. Hello, Facebook. Great day, great day, great, fantastic, and amazing day. We are getting you all set up and so that you can hear from this amazing entrepreneur that we're about to feature on today. That is right. So we thank you for joining us. My name is Shantina Gladney, and I am the founder of the Entrepreneur Society. That is right. We are definitely a business and lifestyle coaching company that really do some very unique and outrageous things when it comes to whether it's PR for our emerging entrepreneurs, whether it is marketing, being able to be creative with getting their businesses connected right to their community. That's what we are known as, all the way to making sure that those businesses do not die with that business owner. We are creating wealth. We're creating legacy. That is what it's about, everyone. And so I am very thankful to have this next guest on because she has brought something just amazing. You hear me? Amazing to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so I want to go ahead and bring up to the Live Magazine virtual stage none other than Miss Sherry Green. Miss Sherry Green, how are you today?
Great. How are you today, Shantina?
I am phenomenal. I am phenomenal, and even greater now that I get to find out a little bit more about you. But I would just like to say congratulations on Sherry's Cookies. And so if you can share with us a little bit more about your company, give the entire name of your company, and how did you get into this business?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sherry Green. I am the owner of Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies. And this company was birthed during the pandemic. I had no idea that this company was inside of me, but God knew it was inside of me. And so he birthed that thing through me during the pandemic. And it was like a way of bringing hope and love and healing to so many people that was hurting during this pandemic. I am from Chicago, Illinois, so I am familiar with Chicago style cookies because we used to have them at lunchtime as a little girl at school. And so many people can relate when they hear Chicago style butter cookies. They can relate and they get excited. And all the joy that I have, with these cookies, I meet so many people. I reconnect to people that I had relationship to meet, with me. Further back years ago, I've reconnected with them. I've met so many people. The community have supported me, and I'm just so excited. I am.
Wow, indeed, indeed. And we
Yes,
are,
yes,
I never knew that. I did not know
yes,
that business was birthed during the pandemic. Oh my
yes,
goodness, I
ma'am.
am just so wow. I tell people that even though there are so many traumatic things that has left us or that's still with us when it comes down to this pandemic, but one thing I can honestly say, there are so many things that was birthed from this. There is so much
Yes,
courage that came from this. I can
yes.
go on and on about the great things that happened during this. And so I am just super excited and congratulations
Thank
for
you.
just running.
Thank
I
you.
tell people, stop pressing the snooze buttons on your dreams. And what does that
Yes.
look like? So I definitely, I applaud you. And so if
Thank you
you
so
can,
much.
you are so welcome. And so Sherry, if you can let us know, who are you as that entrepreneur, as that woman that is now launched an amazing business that I know is going to become an amazing brand.
Thank
Who are
you.
you? Who are you?
So I am Sherry Green. I am the mom of six, the grandma of five. I was divorced. I've been married and I was divorced 25 years after the marriage. And so I tell people there is life after divorce. You don't have to give in to that. Divorce is not who you are. And see, I'm a living testimony. I'm back in school. I'm an educator. I'm back in school. I work for Milwaukee Public Schools. I'm an entrepreneur. If you would have told me this last year, I would have been like, since I'm a woman of faith, I would have been like, okay, but then a little reluctant. But when God is in the plan, you can't do nothing but ride the waves. Like, I'm so grateful. This is so amazing. So amazing.
Wow. And so are you. You are amazing. I can just feel your
Thank
energy.
you.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
So wow. Okay. And then if you can just let me know how long, so you started it during the pandemic. And so,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
long do you think that this vision, this dream was inside of you? You said you're an educator, and you said last
Yes.
year this would have never been. Was there any
No.
kind of dream or any kind of thinking that you were bound for going into entrepreneurship?
I had no idea. This is what happened. See, my story is unique.
Yes.
This is what happened.
Okay.
When the pandemic first started, my sister and I, we went to the grocery store, and she was like, well, we're going to be in for a while because the government put everybody on the lockdown. So we had to be quarantined in our houses and everything. She was like, sis, why don't you just get some baking items, right? And I'm like, baking stuff? I don't really bake like that. Or she said, since you're going to be in the house, just get some stuff. Maybe you want to bake one day. I was reluctant, but I was like, okay, let me get some baking items. So about 3 weeks passed, and I'm like, let me just take out my KitchenAid and see do I still got it. So I posted that on Facebook, and people was like, you still got it, you still got it. So when I got done baking, I made the butter cookies. When I got done baking, people was like, oh my God, I want some, I want some. They
Yes.
look delicious, they look delicious. And so I started, giving to different people and let them taste, and they put it on Facebook. And then the orders just started coming in. And then another young lady, she reached out to me. She said, sis, you're doing so good with your business. I want to put something in your spirit. And she gave me the idea of, okay, every Wednesday she would place an order. Mind you, she wasn't eating any sweets. So she would make an order, but she would bless somebody else with that order. And she would have me put a message with it. And I would call the person and be like, oh, someone is wanting to bless you. They have a message for you and a dozen of cookies. And I would take it to that person, and the reward that I get and they get, and the smile on their faces, just knowing somebody care, somebody is concerned, somebody is giving them hope through a butter
Yes.
cookie. Are you kidding me? How awesome. That's why I say Sherry's Chicago style butter cookies, a sweet treat made with love.
Oh, wow. I love that story. I
Yes.
knew it was something more.
Yes.
I knew it. And so I love to hear how
Yes.
people have birthed things, and how it
Yes.
happened. And so
Yes.
it was like a immediate type of thing, but it was
Yes.
already within you. That
It was
seed was
already there.
already within you. And you said, let me thank
Already
you,
there.
for your obedience. So each and every
Yes.
one of
There
it,
you go.
was put, oh my goodness, in order. So, oh my
Yes.
goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. And so, what
Yes.
has been the highlight of your business? What you've told me some amazing things already, but what has been the
Yes.
highlight of you being that entrepreneur?
So one of the highlights, there are many, but one of them, mind you, I only been in business for 7 months.
Yes,
7 months
yes.
to be exact today. So one
Wow.
of the highlights is a young man. He's from Chicago. He ordered the cookies the first time, and he called me and he said, these cookies remind me of my grandma growing up in Chicago. And so he has been a regular faithful customer every 2 weeks ordering the cookies. And you can see it in his eyes, how he just feel, so much love. And like he reminded of his grandma through those cookies. So I'm just riding away. I'm just so excited that the love that I can bring, the joy and the strength in these butter cookies, it's just
Yes.
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Wow, it is. It is. I am so looking
Yeah.
forward to meeting you in person. And so,
Yes.
when you know what, also, if you told me that you've been in business for 7 months, only 7 months.
7 months.
Do you guys hear this? And so,
7 months.
okay, like you were saying, so at what point, because your sister had you to go out and purchase the ingredients for those cookies. How long did it
Yes.
take you from the time you purchased the ingredients to you saying, let me go ahead and do this? You say you took out the KitchenAid, right? You took out that
Yes.
machine, you put it on, so you know what? So you was testing the market. So you guys see
I
what
was. I really was. And didn't even know I was. Right.
that's right. So that's
Yes.
still the system, right? And I'm just,
Yes.
you was able to go ahead. I'm telling you guys, you can do this, right?
Yes.
And so, but it's
Yes.
still part of the system. You still have to find out who is your market, what is your
Who is
market
your market?
name,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you
Absolutely.
took those steps. And
Yes.
so, but if you can let me know, like, what was that window of time from the time that your sister told you to buy those ingredients to the
Mm-hmm.
time you put it on Facebook with those cookies? What
Mm-hmm.
what was that time frame like?
It was like in a month span. I would say we went to the store in March. In April, I actually took out the KitchenAid, and then it just took off. It's like God orchestrated everything. It just took off. He was just waiting on me to make a step. And when I made the step, it like took off. It's like it just took
Wow.
off.
That's it.
We
That's
just can't
it.
be still. We got to put forth faith without works is dead. Like
It,
you got to put forth that effort and
yep.
don't be scared because fear is torment. You're not going to get anything if you live in fear. Just step
Right.
out of there. And if you would have told me this, like you would be the owner of Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies, an entrepreneur in 2020, I would have been like, who, me? Sherry, me?
Yes.
But look at me. God did it. And I give him all the
Yes.
glory.
Yes,
Yes.
he did. Oh my
And not
goodness.
only that, he has sent some phenomenal people in my life who has helped me, who's already an entrepreneur, who has helped me and sent resources my way to help me on this journey. Because you're gonna need some people
Good.
to help you with the resources and everything that you need on this journey as well.
That's right, exactly. And and so many times as an entrepreneur, we do not accept that help because we're like, oh, but somebody's going to steal my idea. They may steal the concept, but the idea is within you, and you're the only one that can walk it out, and you're the only one that can see it through. Okay, hold on. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Want to test? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. I'm not for sure what happened, but thank you.
Uh-huh.
So definitely, so people always say, especially entrepreneurs, they say, "Well, I don't want to share my ideas. Someone is going to steal it." But people don't understand. They may steal the concept of it, but the
Right.
idea that was birthed inside of you.
Yes.
And so you want to be able to make sure that you see it through because
Yes.
at the end is where the real
Yes.
wonderful things happen, right?
Yes.
And so you need the power of collaboration is
Yes.
everything. I
Absolutely.
tell people it is not something, it is what has gotten me to this point because I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't. And
Yep.
so it took for me to start trusting individuals and
Yes.
have some great people around me,
Mhm.
trusting people, but also to have to be my spirit to be able to then to attract those individuals, right? And
Exactly.
and you and I what I do now is my team is going to be the things that I'm challenged in. Those are the individuals that I put around me because I know then we will be able to go ahead and make each other stronger. Even though I
Yes.
know how to do it, but who is that person that is a master at doing it, right?
Yes.
And we
Yes.
all come to the table and know what our roles are. We can do everything, but it's
Yes.
not good for you to do
No, it's not.
everything, right?
That's right. That's right.
Wow. So you know what? I want to know, Sherry, what's next for Sherry's cookies? What's next for you? You think, oh, let's say if you can give us a glimpse over the next 6 months, and
Mhm.
then what is your whole dream
Mhm.
for the legacy of Sherry's cookies?
So what's next for Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies? I would like to get my products in the stores and in the restaurants. I want to see my products. Like I said, last week I sent the shipment of cookies to Dallas. This week I sent the order to Florida. Next week I'm sending one to Louisiana. So if I can get all the different states, overseas, and everything, I just want God to have His way and people could feel the love and enjoy the cookies because they're delicious as well. So that's the goal. Yes.
Wow, look at there. Oh my goodness. And so, okay, now is there a way to make like what are you doing for the holidays? Let me just ask that question. What do you have going on for us as far as the holidays? What are you getting ready to do? What do you have for us?
So for the holidays, I have my the original dozen. I have the half dozen, and I have also some people have bought this. Well, some of you all that follow me on Facebook may have seen that I have a contract. And in the contract, I was saying a large company is working with me and they purchased these, which are the 2 packs of the butter cookies for their employees. They have over 375 employees and they're going to give them out in gift bags for their
Yes.
employees. I also have the half dozen of Sherry Chicago style butter cookies that I also sell. And then I have what most people purchase, the dozen of the Sherry Chicago style butter cookies. So we have whether you want the dozen, you want the half dozen, or you want to give out as gifts or have like your party table, or you want to do, something for your family. I know you're coming off Thanksgiving, but leave some room for some Sherry Chicago style butter cookies.
Yes. That's right. Oh my goodness. You know what? And whether people know it or not, that is the best treat. I used to love as a child to be able to know that there was dessert. You know how the adults would have their dessert, like
Yes.
y'all can't have none of this. But
Yes.
cookies, right? I
Yes.
remember that. And
Yes.
so that's what I really truly love about that. And but then also I am such a tea head. I really am. I
Yes.
gotta admit. I used to
Mm-hmm.
go down to the Fister for, and have tea time with Coach Tina. I have a show called Tea Time. It's called Motivation. So I
Okay.
do motivations, but it's over tea. And
Yes.
so I'm right now working on an amazing, my first tea, so that I can be able to launch that. But I believe those butter cookies would be amazing on
Yes.
the
I've
side
had
and a
it.
tea, right? I believe
Yes.
we're going to definitely
I'm
partner.
a tea
We're going to
person
go to
too,
the
so
tea.
that's awesome.
Yes,
And a lot of people say they go well with coffee as well, but I'm a tea girl, so the tea,
yes,
yes, I can
yes.
get with
Okay.
that. Yes,
I can
absolutely.
see that. Oh my goodness,
Yes,
I can see
ma'am.
that.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, wow. Well, definitely. Well, I want to be able to give you, I would say, whatever time that you need, because guess what? You have about 15 more minutes. So, however
Oh,
you want to use that time, whatever you want to be able, you have something coming up. However, we can support you as a community. Remember, this is worldwide. And so
yes,
you want to be able to share that with us. Let us
yes,
know. Give us that call to action. What are your goals for next year? Let us hold you accountable. Let
yes,
us hold Sherry's accountable.
yes.
Sherry's looking at grossing $1 million.
That's
Let us
right.
hold you accountable. All right.
Yes,
So I'm getting ready
yes.
to go ahead and turn this stage right on over to you, Sherry. Take it all the
Okay.
way.
Thank you. So once again, my name is Sherry Green, the owner of Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies. You can get in contact with me via email, shaygreen22@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Sherry Green, or Instagram, Sherry_4516. You will not be disappointed. I have so many testimonies of so many people who have ordered Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies, and oh, the joy, the deliciousness of the cookies. The cookies are unique in themselves, and I get joy just for making the cookies and knowing that someone is appreciating the cookies that God birthed through me. This is a God thing. I take no credit for it. I'm just a vessel that God is using for His glory. I think about the lady in the Bible named Lydia, how she was a seller of fine purple and linen. I say God used her to sell linen, and He's using me to sell butter cookies. An entrepreneur that was birthed during the pandemic. There is nothing too hard for God. If God did it for me, He can do it for you. So I just want people to know about my butter cookies, know how to get in contact with me via Facebook, via email, via Instagram. You can drop me a message if you want to place an order for butter cookies. If you're looking to get cookies for Thanksgiving, I would suggest that you place your order by the 20th. If you're looking to get butter cookies for Christmas, I suggest that you place your order a week before Christmas, because I do have orders already coming in for those dates, and I don't want you to miss out. I'm telling you, they are delightful. And I just get so much joy, as I said before, and how the people in the community are coming together, and how God is orchestrating this thing, and He's using various people in the community to bring this full circle. And my goal is, as I forestated, to be in the stores, to be in the restaurants. So I'm reaching out. If you know any resources that can get me there, you can just reach out to me and let me know, because that's my goal, to be statewide over all the different states and cities and overseas as well, because I'm looking for bigger and better for Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies. Like I said, it was birthed in the month of April, and it's been 7 months. And to see how God has just took this off, and He has done it suddenly. He has done it suddenly. He just birthed this thing, and it wasn't a hard labor pain. It wasn't like I sat back and for years I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to go into business. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. How do I do this and how I do this? No, God birthed it through me. He's orchestrated. He's put all the plans and the pieces into place, and it's just flowing. And it's all for God's glory. And if He can do it for me, He can do it for somebody else who may be thinking, well, how do I do it? How do I get going? How do I get started? It's inside of you. You may not know it. You may not realize it, but it's inside of you, and it can be birthed through you just as it's been birthed through me. Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies, because we're on the move. And Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies will be around for a long time. Once again, I have the dozen. We come in a dozen. These are $10 for Sherry Chicago Style Butter Cookies, the dozen. I have the half dozen, which are $6. And I have these. Now, these 2 packs are special order only. If you have like a party coming up, a baby shower, Christmas party, special gifts you want to give to your employers, or employees, however you want to make gift bags or whatever, those will be the special orders. And I got an order coming up Saturday where I have the big platter of cookies, like 4 dozen of cookies in a platter. I can do the platter style or however you want. I can make it happen for you. So I'm just so grateful for this stage and this platform to share with you Sherry Chicago style butter cookies. And Shantae, I'm so grateful for the Entrepreneur Society and for this opportunity.
Wow, you are so very welcome. And the Entrepreneur Society is so very happy to have you a part of our community
Thank
of
you.
entrepreneurs. That's right. We understand the culture of collaboration and
Yes.
being able to go ahead and lift one up. That's the only ways that we can rise is by doing that with one another, for one another. So
Yes.
I am definitely just wishing you much success when you
Thank
come back
you.
again. And but everyone, don't forget, you can come out and see this amazing lady. You're not going to be able to see her or get to her in the next couple years. I guarantee you that.
Come
You're only going to be
on.
able to see
Yes.
her. Yes, you're only going to be able to see her on the packaging and things like that. But
Yes.
I tell you, you can come out and meet her live at the 11th annual My City, My Biz Expo. We're doing it pop-up style this year because we're making sure that everyone is safe. That is right. So we have them there. We'll be showcasing the best of the best in Milwaukee, and she
Yes.
is one of those that is on
Thank
that list.
you.
That is right. And so we have 40,000 square feet. 40,000 square feet, you guys. And so we want to make sure that you do get registered. You can get registered through Sherry Green. She will have free tickets. So if you go to the expo website, they are for sale this year. We have some that are for sale, but then we also have it where you can get in totally free if you
Yes.
contact our vendors. And so you'll begin to
Awesome.
see that go up. That's right. So you'll begin to see that go up where you can click on Sherry and get tickets right from our website, or she'll have a direct link as well. So she can make sure that she shared that so you guys can get in for free. Because guess what? Sherry is one of those exclusive sponsors and partners. That's the only
Yes.
way that we can do it. This is how we
Yes.
do it. We've been showing you, Milwaukee, how it's to be done when it comes to collaboration. So
Yes.
our mission has always been to revive the economy in our communities, one entrepreneur at a time. And guess what? Sherry Green is a community reviver. So we
Thank
thank
you.
you, Sherry.
Thank
We greatly
you.
do. So yeah, so you guys get there November 28th. Guess what? It is Shop Small Business Saturday. You're going to see so many things going out there about those entrepreneurs that we're putting on stage right here in your city. So come
Yes.
out, meet Sherry Green, and so that you can go ahead and get a taste of those amazing cookies, and without guess, be able to know what you can fill those tins and those beautiful boxes with as you put those cookies together from Sherry.
Yes.
So thank you
Yes.
once again, Sherry.
Thank you.
Yes, have a great one.
You too. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All righty. Well, thank you so very much. And we definitely we're looking forward to seeing you. I am Shantina Gladney with the Entrepreneur Society. It is all about business, it's all about legacy, it is all about lifestyle. And we definitely look forward to being able to make sure that you understand how important it is for you to go ahead and make sure that you become a part of a movement that is all about collaboration and celebrating. So thank you once again. And you have a great, fantastic, and amazing day. And don't forget, stop pressing the snooze buttons on your dreams. Take care and take charge, you guys. Bye bye.